talented actor who, right from the get-go, is charming and delightful. Can't wait to have her be a part of the Avengers movies in the future. I mean, how fun will it be when she meets Thor or Ant-Man, for example? Breaking the fourth wall doesn't happen in the MCU. It's a refreshing addition, especially because this character is one of the first to do so in the comics. Yes, even before Deadpool.
Oh, hello. I know, right?
And so far, it's been integrated very well. It's not over the top or constantly happening. Great stuff. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo is back! And not just as Smart Hulk. It's great to see Bruce Banner in the flesh, even if it's just for a little bit. But in general, having Mark Ruffalo back to play this character is always welcome. Until stupid Universal decides to let Marvel make a Hulk movie. Keep putting Bruce in everything. See, the charm of Tatiana Maslaney is already showing up. I've never heard of Cheetos and chopsticks, but what a fun way to add personality to a character. And Tatiana plays that scene wonderfully.
That Bruce.
It's all because, I made this little device which keeps me in human form.
What's this? A device that makes Hulk stay as Bruce? Tell me more. Whoa, a Sakaar ship? That's random, but really cool. Even if it's just a random Easter egg that caused Jennifer Walters' crash, it's fun to see it in there. But Bruce does mention something about it, so maybe it'll show up later as part of the story. Hey, we saw it in the trailer. Let's not tease it any longer. Let's just show Jennifer Walters hulking out right from the get-go. Good to see them get right into these things, and honestly, the CG looks good, but more on that in a little bit. Yes, fans have been speculating about that line in Endgame. 18 months in the Gamma Lab, put the brains and the brawn together, wanting to know more about this lab. It's so epic that finally we get to see this thing, and to have it be this hidden underground beach lab in Mexico, brilliant. With Bruce's little tiki bar. A simple origin story is good when you have 50 plus heroes or whatever the MCU is up to now. Hey, She-Hulk got Hulk's blood and now she's a Hulk. It happened and now we can move into the story. No need to spend multiple episodes trying to explain this. Let's just go. Bruce Banner is great, but Smart Hulk is hilarious. It can't be just me, but the Smart Hulk is the funniest version of the Hulk. I've seen Angry Hulk my whole life. Give me more comedy Hulk. Everything he says is funny. I love it.
Whoa, easy, girl. Easy.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse?
Maybe they dumped a lot of the budget into episode 1, but Bruce's CG looks incredible in some of these scenes.
Or Natasha for a little while would tell me a lullaby.
Walk me through how that worked again.
I don't have a great explanation for it.
It was always kind of a weird thing. If you ask me, the whole Natasha and Bruce thing was weird, so it was great getting an awkward callback to those days. Again, maybe it's a front-loaded budget, but the CG on She-Hulk looks phenomenal. Can we just stop complaining about CG? The best CG only happens with lots of time and lots of money, and even Disney has a finite amount of those things. So just give me something that's good enough. As long as the Avengers movies look like this, I'm okay with a TV show looking like this. 18 months in the Gamma Lab apparently did a lot for Hulk's mental health. This new spiritual Hulk is epic. Hulk being a mentor to She-Hulk is exactly what I hope for when seeing the trailers. Hulk trying his hardest to be a good coach and share all of his knowledge with her. Bruce is definitely happy to be finally sharing his experience with someone. Nice binder, Bruce.
Well, I guess we can just skip all that then.
Wow, not even all the way through the first episode and I am already in love with Tatiana as She-Hulk. Perfect casting, just perfect. Hulk drinking? What? Anytime we get to see superheroes or superpowered beings doing normal everyday things is a joy. Hulk smashed. See what I did there?
It's a good time during a hard time.
What a great line. And the meaning behind it pulls on the heartstrings. Hearing Bruce talk about how he built that bar with Tony, how Tony spent all his time talking about Steve, and just the way Bruce delivers that line is truly an awesome moment. Jennifer Walters doesn't want to be a hero. It's a great dynamic between Bruce, who's fully accepted his life as a superhero, and Jennifer Walters, who just wants to be the world's best lawyer. It'll be exciting watching her mindset shift as crazy things start happening to her world. I was hoping we'd get a little Hulk on Hulk action in this episode. It's a fun action scene with a lot of great humor. Yes, the thunderclap is back. We haven't seen Hulk do this move since the Incredible Hulk movie, and the way they play the comedy into it makes it a triumphant return. Bruce's Tiki Bar is everything amazing about Mark Ruffalo as the Smart Hulk. My bar! And I'm so happy it's not destroyed for good. This show has Law and Order vibes, but still very much a superhero show. I really like how they're playing into that. Jennifer Walters has no choice but to Hulk out in the courtroom. She just got done telling us how she wants to be a lawyer, but as Bruce told her, trouble has a way of finding her when you are like this. A great way to end the episode, making us want to know how the world reacts to She-Hulk coming out.
Oh, Scott.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Oh my fucking god. First, we don't usually get a post-credit scene on the first episode of these Marvel shows, but clearly this is one of the best ones ever. Answering the age-old question, is Captain America a virgin? This whole setup was perfect. Jennifer Walters asking the question and the slow, awkward delivery by Hulk. Wow, just wow. And we almost got an F-bomb. Great way to end the episode. You know I'll be back for episode 2. See you then.